Hey guys, today I want to talk about something that a lot of YouTube creators do not want to talk about, and that is money. So stay tuned, let's talk about it. So yes, I want to talk about money and how you can support your favorite YouTube creators. I hope one of those is me since you're watching this, but there's a lot of other great content creators out there, and I'm friends with a lot of them. And how can you support your favorite creators? There's several ways, and the first and most obvious way is let me get over here, is super chat. Most of everyone's familiar with super chat. It's when a creator does a live stream, and you can just basically tip them and say, hey, appreciate what you do, ask them a question or whatever. It helps you stand out. But there is good and bad with all of these aspects I'm going to talk about. In super chat, the good is that it is instant. The creator gets that money into his AdSense account, and his or her AdSense account, and it gets paid out to them every month. The bad is that Google owns YouTube. For those you don't know, super chats cost 30%. So if you give your favorite content creator a $10 super chat, they're only seeing $7 of that. That is a pretty hefty fee. And so the good is that it is instant, and it gets recognition, and it does help out. The bad is the fee, and the content creator has to do a live for you guys to be able to do that. Some content creators do a lot of live videos. Most of them do pre-recorded videos. I have shifted to a lot of pre-recorded videos because I am busy. During the day, my day is laid out in the mornings from, getting up and getting breakfast ready, making my wife lunch for work, getting her to the train station, letting the pets out, walking the dogs, feeding the animals, and that before even my real day starts, like where I come downstairs and package up all my orders to get them shipped out, catching my mailman, getting all that stuff out, listing stuff, making videos. Making videos is a big chunk of my day. And so you have to be live, and a lot of us don't do a lot of live videos. So the next one up is just a direct donation through PayPal. A lot of people don't realize they can do this, and most content creators will have their PayPal email address right in the description of most of their videos. And there's a couple of ways you can pay through PayPal that some people may not be aware of. There's a standard payment, which if you do a standard payment to someone, they do get charged. As the receiver of that money, we get charged in the U.S. 2.9% plus 30 cents. And you can see that right here on the screen. 2.9% plus the fixed fee based on the country. That fixed fee differs, if you're in the UK or Australia or any other country. But in the U.S., it's 2.9% plus 30 cents. Not that bad at all. So, say you did a $5 tip on that, 3% of $5 is 15 cents plus 30, 45 cents. So the just about the content creator will get about $4.55 of that $5 you tipped them. A lot better than 30%. 30% would only been $3.50. So that is actually a bonus for PayPal. It is instant. There is some bad ones though with PayPal, just like everything. The bad is if someone does a chargeback on a content creator that receives a donation, you get instantly charged a huge fee for a chargeback. It's like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's like $29 that we get charged if there's a chargeback. Not that anyone giving a tip would do a chargeback, but that's just, it's a possibility. And the dispute process, if someone disputes it, if they like a year later see that and they're like, I don't remember doing that, and dispute it, man, it really screws up the content creator and takes that tip away, and it's a process. The other good part on the rate side, I talked about the low rates for a standard transaction. If you do a family and friends donation from an existing balance in your account, a family and friends payment, and you say you have $10 in your PayPal account, and you're like, I'm going to give my favorite content creator $5, and you do a friends and family payment out of an existing balance out of PayPal, it's free. That $5, that content creator gets the entire $5. So that is fantastic. That is the best way to do that. That's one of the good things. A bad thing is there's no recurring thing. So that leads us to our next option. Our next option is Patreon. A lot of content creators have Patreon. I have one myself. I have not quite a few. I have a few patrons. They do sign up, and the content creators can set levels. They can set what you can subscribe to. Essentially, I have a $1 level, and that's $1 a month, $5 a month, and $10 a month. And they have the option of just having that flat with no rewards, or we can have benefits. I do have benefits on my account. I have the ability to purchase mystery boxes, which I've talked about a lot. A $1 per month patron can purchase a $50 mystery box. A $5 per month patron can purchase a $125 mystery box. I just sold one of those a couple of days ago. And a $10 patron can purchase a $250 mystery box, which is just massive. But so the content creator can set those benefits. The fees on Patreon, there's basically two different sets of fees. There's a kind of a grandfathered in, which I am, and there's a new set of fees, which what I'm going to go over here. The old set, I'm pretty sure, is like a flat 5%, but now they've broken it down kind of like PayPal a little bit. You see right here on the screen that the payment processing rates, $3 and below is 5% plus 10 cents. So that's 25 cents on a $3 payment. So your patron would get $2.75 out of that. Not bad. Above $3, it's a 2.9% plus 30 cents. So the higher amount, say my $10 level, almost 3%. So that would be 30 cents plus 30 cents. So it's 60 cents. So $9.40 out of that, if I'm doing my math correctly. I wasn't very good at math. So yeah, so it's not that bad. $9.40 out of a $10 donation. These websites have fees. They got to make money somehow. So yeah. And there's also a non-US processing fee on Patreon. The bad thing about Patreon, there's a couple more goods I want to go over, but the bad thing about Patreon is if a patron wants to do giveaways, they have a lot of rules for giveaways. And if you're caught breaking the rules, you can be banned from Patreon. Like early on, when I started my Patreon, I'm like, oh, I can do giveaways to Patreon. And I talked about that a little bit. I talked about like giving away DVDs and stuff. You can't do that on Patreon. I found that out, a couple weeks after. That's why I stopped promoting that giveaway for the DVD. Patreon does not allow games of chance, essentially, as in giveaways, drawings, that kind of thing. Now, people can purchase stuff, like I have the mystery boxes. People can purchase things. But anyone can purchase those things. That's why it's not a game of chance. So, yeah, that's the bad of Patreon. There's not a lot of bad about Patreon. They have low fees, and one of the other good things is that it's recurring. If you wanted to support your content creator month after month, it's automatic. You sign up, you hook up a credit card, debit card, bank account, whatever you want to do, and that $1 a month, whatever, comes automatically out of your account or gets charged to your credit card, and the content creator gets that money. So that it's no muss, no fuss. It's easy for you. It's easy for the content creator. You don't have to wait for them to do a live video. You don't have to remember, oh, I better send them a friends and family payment, tip through PayPal. Patreon's automatic. The fees are reasonable and it's automatic. So if I had to rank these, I would rank Patreon first, just for ease of use and the recurring. Obviously I'm a content creator. It's always nice to be appreciated. Patreon's number one. PayPal is number two, just because of the low fees. If you do friends and family, even if you do the other, just a regular standard payment, the fees aren't that bad. But friends and family, you can essentially give someone if you send them $5, you're going to get $5. And last, I would say the super chat is the worst because of the fees. The instant payment is fantastic. Everyone can see it right there in a live chat, but the negatives are just too big. You have to be live, and it's a 30% fee. So I don't know if a lot of people knew that, but that's why I want to do this video. And Yeah, and content creators can do other things to get revenue. Obviously, we get ad revenue, and that varies depending on your subscriber base and watch time. More your watch time than your subscriber base. They usually go hand in hand, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes people can have view time way over their subscriber level or way under. So it just varies. But a lot of content creators, if you're, I wonder what that was. A little offer. But a lot of content creators, if they're monetized, which is if you have 1,000 plus subscribers and you meet certain watch time criteria, can get ad revenue. Basically, there's commercials in our videos. Me personally, I've always been super transparent with that. When my channel is up and really going like it should be, like this past month is not good because I did not do much of anything in June because I was on vacation, and that was a really bad thing on my part. I should not have done that. That really set my channel back. It almost was like starting over again. I still have my subscribers, but my watch time tanked. Even putting out videos, cranking them out the past 2 weeks hardcore, it has just been a battle to get back numbers wise, watch time where I was. But when I was doing normal videos back pre-June, about $100 a month, and if you count patrons, 125, 125 to 150 a month or so between patrons and ad revenue for me. And I'm pretty small time. There's a lot of big time YouTubers out there. A lot of them are friends of mine, and they do really well with AdSense. But yeah, I would definitely want it to cover the good and the bad and the options of how you support your content creators. And I think it's important for everyone out there to be educated on how you can do that. What else I have done besides relying on direct contributions and tips and stuff like that is this mystery box thing. My storage is getting out of control, obviously, so I was like, how can I give a benefit to my subscribers, my patrons, but also me get a benefit out of it? And selling these mystery boxes was it, because I'm not making as much as if I would sell these items on eBay, because I bought these items to sell on eBay. But I'm still making a little bit, and there's still meat on the bone for my patrons to sell these items and make money as well. So that's another way to make money on my part. It's more work on my part. It's just not like a direct, oh, here's $10, thanks for what you do. But, it's always good to give people stuff, content, and benefits that benefits everyone, myself and the patrons included. So I know a lot of people won't care about all this stuff, but I thought it was important to get that out there. It's not talked about a lot, and I just wanted everyone to know what options were out there to support your favorite YouTube content creators. I want to thank all those subscribers and patrons and everyone that supports my channel. You guys are the best. I appreciate it, and we will see you tomorrow with the What Sold video. Thanks, guys. We'll see you.